We're going on a journey through Egypt together. We will walk through its ancient temples, sail along its life-giving river, taste its food, and experience its traditions. This is not just a travel guide. It's a story about a nation that shaped the world. If you've ever dreamed of adventure, if you've ever longed to stand where history began, then stay with me until the end, because Egypt will not only fascinate you, it will motivate you to explore the world with a new perspective. Egypt is more than just pyramids and mummies. It's a living, breathing country with a population of over 110 million people, making it the most populous nation in the Arab world. The capital is Cairo, a bustling city where ancient history and modern life collide in the most dramatic way. Cairo is often called the city that never sleeps, alive with honking cars, glowing lights, vibrant markets, and of course, the ever-present silhouette of the pyramids on its horizon. But Egypt is more than just one city. Alexandria, the second-largest city, sits along the Mediterranean Sea, and was once home to the legendary Library of Alexandria and the Lighthouse, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Luxor, often described as the world's greatest open-air museum, is home to temples and tombs that have lasted thousands of years. And then there's Aswan, a more relaxed city in the south, where the Nile feels calm and timeless, and Nubian culture shines through its colorful villages. Few countries can claim a history as rich as Egypt's. For over 3,000 years, ancient Egypt flourished along the banks of the Nile. Pharaohs ruled with divine authority, constructing temples, obelisks, and pyramids that continue to astonish the world today. The pyramids at Giza, built more than 4,500 years ago, are not just structures of stone. They are symbols of human ingenuity, endurance, and the eternal search for meaning. Beyond the pyramids, temples like Karnak and Luxor stand as living testaments to Egypt's power and spirituality. The Valley of the Kings, where pharaohs such as Tutankhamun were buried, tells the story of a culture obsessed with life after death, where tombs were decorated with art that guided the soul to eternity. Later in history, Egypt became a crossroads of civilizations. Greeks, Romans, Byzantines, and Arabs all left their mark here. The rise of Islam in Egypt gave birth to Cairo's incredible mosques and Islamic architecture, earning the city the nickname, the City of 1,000 Minarets. Egypt's story is not frozen in time. It's a river, flowing through centuries, adapting, and yet always staying deeply connected to its roots. When most people think of Egypt, they imagine endless deserts. While the Sahara does cover much of the country, Egypt's landscapes are surprisingly diverse. The mighty Nile River splits the desert in two, turning barren land into fertile fields that have fed Egypt for thousands of years. The Nile is not just a river, it's the heartbeat of the nation. Egypt is a land of sun, but timing matters. The best time to visit is from October to April, when the weather is mild, with warm days and cool nights, perfect for exploring temples, sailing the Nile, or wandering markets. Summers, from June to August, can be extremely hot, especially in southern Egypt where temperatures soar above 100 degrees Fahrenheit. However, coastal cities like Alexandria and resorts along the Red Sea offer refreshing breezes even in the summer months. Egyptian culture is a fascinating mix of ancient legacies and modern life. Family is at the center of everything, and hospitality is considered a sacred duty. If you're ever invited into an Egyptian home, expect to be greeted warmly, offered tea, and fed until you can eat no more. Religion plays a central role, with Islam being the dominant faith, practiced by about 90% of the population, while Christianity, especially the Coptic Orthodox Church, has deep historical roots in the country. This mix of faiths has shaped Egypt's festivals, art, and daily life. Egyptians also value music, storytelling, and poetry. Traditional instruments like the oud and tabla create rhythms that have been passed down for centuries. Folkloric dances bring color and movement to weddings and celebrations. And even in the busy streets of Cairo, you can see how tradition blends with modernity, where ancient crafts like glassblowing and metalwork are still alive in local markets. Food in Egypt is not just about taste, it's about comfort, family, and sharing. The staple dish is ful metems, a hearty bowl of fava beans cooked with olive oil, garlic, and lemon. Another favorite is koshari, often called Egypt's national dish. It's a filling combination of rice, pasta, lentils, and chickpeas topped with crispy onions and spicy tomato sauce. You'll also find dishes like molokhia, a green leafy stew, and mashi, vegetables stuffed with rice and herbs. Street food is everywhere, from falafel, locally known as taameya, made with fava beans instead of chickpeas, to sweet treats like basbousa and baklava. And let's not forget Egyptian tea and coffee, served strong and sweet, often sipped slowly in traditional cafes where time seems to pause. No journey through Egypt is complete without exploring its treasures. In Cairo, the Pyramids of Giza and the Sphinx remain eternal icons. The Egyptian Museum houses priceless artifacts, including the golden mask of Tutankhamun. In Luxor, the temples of Karnak and Luxor, along with the Valley of the Kings, immerse you in the glory of the pharaohs. Aswan offers a calmer atmosphere, with the beautiful Philae temple dedicated to the goddess Isis and boat rides among the islands of the Nile. Abu Simbel, with its colossal statues of Ramses II carved into rock, is one of the most awe-inspiring sights in the world. Alexandria charms with its Mediterranean vibe, the modern Bibliotheca Alexandrina, and ancient ruins. And then there's the Red Sea coast. Destinations like Hurghada and Sharm el-Sheikh are perfect for diving and snorkeling, with coral reefs among the richest in the world. What makes Egypt unforgettable is not only its monuments or landscapes, but its spirit. This is a country that has endured for millennia, surviving conquests, revolutions, and modern challenges. Yet it continues to stand tall and proud. Egyptians have a warmth that makes you feel welcome, and their resilience is a reminder of the strength of the human spirit. Traveling through Egypt is like walking through the pages of history, while also living in the present. The pyramids remind you of eternity, the Nile reminds you of life, and the people remind you that joy and hospitality can be found even in the busiest corners of the world. As we come to the end of this journey through Egypt, I hope you've felt its magic. The golden sands, the mighty Nile, the food, the music, and above all, the incredible history that continues to inspire the world. Egypt is not just a destination. It's an experience that will change the way you see life, time, and culture. If this journey moved you, then don't stop here. Click on the next video waiting for you, and let's keep exploring together. Because the world is wide, full of wonder, and every journey we take is a step closer to understanding the beauty of life. Thank you for joining me in Egypt. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep discovering, and keep exploring.